you're not convinced that electric cars can be exciting to drive? Well, this could change your mind. Meet the Tesla Roadster. It looks a bit like a Lotus Elise, which is no coincidence given that that's what it's loosely based on. Except that unlike a Lotus, or any other sports car on the road for that matter, it doesn't use any petrol. That's because the Tesla runs purely on electricity. So instead of an engine, it has a mass of batteries and an electric motor that makes 185 kilowatts of power. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it's a little bit heavier than you might expect for such a tiny machine, around 1.2 tonnes. But with maximum torque available from the instant you hit the accelerator, there is plenty in the way of performance. In fact, the Tesla can blast from 0 to 100 kilometres an hour in about 4 seconds. Even Porsche would be proud of that. First though, you have to start the car, which involves turning the key, but instead of an engine turning over, there's a simple beep to signify that it's all systems go. It's sort of almost like a jet aeroplane with wheels. It's incredible. And the best bit is you don't have to change gears. So you've got a thing that looks like a tacho, but it's telling you how fast the motor's spinning rather than the engine, obviously. A little bit of wind noise rustling around, but otherwise, power when you need it. The amazing thing for me is I didn't quite know what to expect in driving this car, but it's nothing like what I expected, which is really refreshing. And I think anyone who had any doubts about an electric car and what it can or can't do, if they got behind the wheel of this just for a second, you'd be hooked. Of course, one of the big negatives with electric cars is that they can take hours to recharge, and often you don't get very far. But with the Tesla, you can drive up to 400 kilometres on a single charge. And the best bit, at the end of it all, of course, you don't have to get anywhere near a service station. Instead, you grab one of these, pop her in here, voila, charging. Come back in a few hours, full car, almost 400 k's of range. Instead of a fuel gauge, there's a digital readout telling you just how much power is left in the batteries. The Tesla isn't on sale in Australia yet, but mainly because it's only available with the steering wheel on the left-hand side. But with the rush to get viable electric cars on our roads, don't be surprised if you can buy one before too long. Tesla's only been building its Roadster since 2008, but the brand has garnered interest from all manner of celebrities, including the Governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He even managed to pop into the Tesla stand at the recent Geneva Motor Show, just to get a glimpse of the latest offerings.